Good morning, everyone. I'm Chris Honorato. This is Friday, August 9th. We are streaming live to YouTube, where we always do 13 now, and now also to Facebook this morning because it is a first warning alert day, and our meteorologist Christina Talamo is tracking the effects of what was a tropical storm, Debby, bringing heavy rain, strong winds to the capital region today. It's been raining for a long time in a lot of places. Let's bring Christina right into the conversation here to get a look at what we're going to be dealing with here today. Christina, you've been tracking this storm all week long, and I know it's been elusive at times in the way it has been moving and some of the other fronts it's been running into. What are we up against today?
Yeah, well, I would say the good news is compared to what we were thinking the last couple of days, it has shifted over the last few days further west. So that's where the heaviest rain will fall and where the worst of the flooding concerns will be. We'll still have some flooding concerns across our area, but good news is lower than what it could have been if this track was a little bit further east.
Okay. I know we've got flood watches to worry about, the threat for severe storms later on today. The good news is on the back end of it, but let's give people a look at what maybe they're going to deal with today.
Yeah, so first warning alert day is in effect because of this heavy rain. Again, what's left of Debby will head our way, and also the potential for some strong to severe storms later on today that could even spawn a few weak tornadoes. That's typical with tropical systems, so we'll have to keep an eye on that. More on that in just a minute, but for now, again, this alert day continues through tonight. Tropical downpours expected, localized flooding possible, and the opportunity for those severe storms. We'll break down where the best chance for the flooding will be and those severe storms as well as we go throughout the next couple minutes. But for now, let's take a look at what once was Debby, Tropical Storm Debby. Now it has since weakened to a depression, and then at 5 a.m., it has gone post-tropical. So it's at area of low pressure. You can see right there, it's starting to push into western Pennsylvania. So that will track off to the north and west of our area. This warm front will slide through the region. That will put us in the warm sector. So the humidity will crank up throughout the day today. We'll still see a warm up, even though it'll be cloudy with lots of rain around. And then we'll see the opportunity setting us up there for some of those stronger storms as we go throughout the afternoon and the evening hours. So here's a look at that track there. You'll notice, again, it passes by off to our north and west near Syracuse by around 2 p.m. this afternoon. That's where that heaviest rain will be. We'll still see some downpours and tropical downpours across our area, but the heaviest of the rain looks to be off closer to that center of circulation. That's why we have flood watches in effect for areas west of the Hudson River Valley, because that's closer to that area of low pressure. And you can see that in that estimated rainfall forecast here. This is just one particular model, so not really set in stone for exactly what you'll expect, but generally higher numbers in the Adirondacks and the Mohawk Valley, lower numbers further east. I would say lower in the Berkshires in southern Vermont, especially. Flood watch in effect for the Adirondacks. Again, those areas we were talking about, the Mohawk Valley, the Catskills, Warren, Hamilton, Fulton, Montgomery, even western Schenectady and Albany counties as well. This is through 8 a.m. Saturday morning. So because of the heavy tropical rain and all the rain we had yesterday, it's not going to help. Rivers, creeks could run high as we go throughout the day today through tomorrow. Poor drainage, flooding, low-lying areas, urban areas as well. Typical spots that flood. Will need to take caution today and be aware of that. So we could see some localized flooding, even though the worst of that rain will be off to our west. We'll still get some very heavy rain at times pushing through today. Severe weather outlook as well. We are in a slight risk. That's a level 2 risk for severe weather. And you'll notice it's more so Albany area, southern Saratoga County, and points on south and west into the Catskills. That's where we'll have the best opportunity. Can't rule it out elsewhere, but that's where the better chance will be for some strong to severe storms that could bring some damaging wind gusts and even some isolated tornadoes possible. So when we talk about tropical storms, you might hear this often watching the national news or talking about hurricanes or tropical storms that make landfall. Often when they make landfall, they bring tornadoes, and that's because there's a lot of rotation in there and there's a lot of wind shear, and that's one of the things that tornadoes need to really get going. It increases that opportunity for that rotation to start and that funnel to develop there. So There will definitely be the opportunity for a few isolated spin-ups today. Good news is tornadoes usually are very weak when they're associated with a tropical system, but that's definitely something we need to be aware of today because any tornado can cause some damage. So keep that in mind. Stay safe and make sure you have that first warning weather app handy. We'll send you alerts if anything pops up later on. So starting off this morning, that steadier and that heavier rains off to the north and west for the most part. And as we go throughout the afternoon, we'll start to see those showers become a little bit more widespread after lunchtime today, and that will continue as we go throughout the afternoon and the evening hours. So this is as we get closer to 4 or 5 p.m. there, periods of heavier, steadier rain spreading across the region. And then as we go throughout tonight, we'll start to see a bit of an improvement in the overnight hours getting close to midnight. But once we get closer to 4 or 5 p.m., that's when we'll see the opportunity for a few of those embedded, stronger thunderstorms, some of which could bring, again, some damaging wind gusts and the potential for a tornado. Overnight tonight, we'll see some drier weather, and then we're looking good as we head into early Saturday. This is 6 a.m. Saturday morning. We've got some sunshine on the way, and then it's dry. Both weekend days pretty much looking good there once we get rid of all the rain, and then it'll be nice to have a nice dry stretch. Alert day in effect today. Heaviest rain later today. Scattered downpours and storms. Cloudy, breezy, humid, busy day. Tonight, we're down into the 60s, muggy and breezy with some periods of heavier rain. And then by tomorrow, we're drying up, more sunshine on the way. Some spots could be dealing with flooding by tomorrow morning, but otherwise the rain will be done. And then we'll see sunshine on the way for the rest of the weekend into the start of next week. Just an isolated shower chance, mainly in the hills and mountains Sunday and Monday. Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, nice stretch of dry weather. And we can use it after all the rain we're going to experience today. And we already had a lot of rain yesterday as well.
Right. Yeah, we're going to need it for sure. And people know certainly if they live in a low-lying area or a place that's prone to flooding, Saturday will be on look out for that for sure. Even though it looks nice on the 7-day, it could be still a messy day for a lot of people on Saturday. But it'll be nice that it'll at least be dry. All right, Christina, thank you. And of course, even with the Olympics going on and no noon newscast on News Channel 13, always our website, wnyt.com, and across social media. Follow our meteorologists, and you'll get the latest information there, as well as just the station accounts as well. But Christina pointed it out too, that first warning weather app is key on days like this to make sure where you are, what exactly is happening and coming. Thanks for watching 13 Now, everyone. This is what we do on YouTube each weekday morning, bringing you breaking news, the day's biggest stories, and that first warning forecast. So go ahead and subscribe to our YouTube channel. We'd love that, and you'll get alerted every time we go live with the newscast 13 Now. Have a great weekend. Stay safe. I'm Chris Honorato.